I want you to think about the last time you landed a major client. Exciting, right? But what happened immediately after? I know exactly what happened because I was trapped in the exact same cycle. I was losing 20 hours every single week to the soul-crushing manual labor of client onboarding. Between the endless back-and-forth emails, the tedious vetting process, chasing down requirements, and trying to align time zones for a kickoff call, my business growth was hitting a hard, unbreakable ceiling. Welcome back to AMAAI Tech. Today, we are tearing down that ceiling. What would you actually do with an extra 20 hours put back into your work week? For most creators and agency founders, being buried in the friction of onboarding is what kills their ability to scale. But I found the ultimate leverage. I built a custom GPT agent that handles absolutely everything, from initial intake to vetting, all the way to scheduling, autonomously. Now the friction is entirely gone, and my pipeline scales seamlessly without me having to add a single new hire to the payroll. Stop letting manual, repetitive tasks choke the life out of your business operations. Most people think scaling requires a massive team, but they are playing by the old rules. By deploying a custom AI agent, I've completely automated the discovery phase. This system bridges the massive gap between a raw, cold inquiry and a signed, paid contract without me ever touching my inbox. It qualifies leads, manages the calendar, and moves prospects to the closing stage while I sleep. In this masterclass, I am going to give you the exact blueprint I used to transform chaotic email threads into a streamlined, autonomous machine for scaling operations. If you want to reclaim your time and build a high-conversion pipeline, pay close attention. To truly appreciate the power of this system, we have to quantify the invisible time leak that is currently destroying your profit margins. We are in 2026, yet the majority of businesses are still operating like it's 2015. Think about the traditional discovery process. A prospect finds your content. They are highly motivated and they want to work with you. What is the next step? Usually, they send an email. Then you take 12 to 24 hours to reply with a few qualifying questions. They take another day to respond. You realize they might not have the budget, or worse, they are a perfect fit. But now you have to play email ping pong to find a 30-minute slot on your calendar. This fragmented email chain is a massive time leak. By the time you get them on a call, their buying temperature has plummeted. Many businesses tried to fix this by using traditional intake forms, like Typeform or Google Forms. But here is the brutal truth. Static forms fail to capture intent. They feel like interrogations. When a high-ticket client lands on a page and sees a list of 15 mandatory questions they have to type out manually, the drop-off rates skyrocket. They want a conversation, not a pop quiz. This is where the paradigm shift happens. We are moving away from human-led asynchronous tasks and shifting entirely toward agentic workflows. By deploying a custom GPT agent, you are essentially placing your smartest, most articulate salesperson on the front lines, available 24/7, 365. The agent doesn't just ask questions, it holds a dynamic, two-way conversation. It guides the prospect, answers their immediate hesitations, and smoothly extracts the necessary qualification data without them ever feeling like they are filling out a form. This single shift is how you reclaim that 20-hour work week. You stop doing the digital heavy lifting and let the machine do it for you. So how do we build this autonomous powerhouse? The architecture of your custom GPT agent is what separates a gimmick from a true operational asset. It starts with the brain, the knowledge base. Custom GPT is incredibly powerful because of its data ingestion capabilities. We don't just tell it to act like a sales rep. We feed it our specific DNA. Inside the custom GPT interface, you upload your exact brand assets. You ingest your entire website via the sitemap integration. You upload your past winning proposals in PDF format, your pricing tiers, your service level agreements, and your brand voice guidelines. You are defining the specific knowledge base files that allow the AI agent to speak with your exact brand voice and absolute authority. When a client asks a technical question, the bot doesn't hallucinate. It pulls directly from the proprietary data you've anchored it to. Next, we engineer the logic gates. An onboarding agent is only useful if it protects your calendar. We design the prompt instructions so the agent acts as a ruthless, yet polite, gatekeeper. You instruct the CustomGPT to naturally weave specific qualifying questions into the chat. For example, it must ascertain the client's timeline and their budget range. If the client states their budget is $500 but your minimum engagement is $5,000, the logic gate triggers. The agent politely informs them of the pricing floor, offers a lower-tier digital product or a helpful free resource, and ends the conversation. It filters out the noise. But if the client meets all the criteria, the gate opens, and the agent moves to secure the meeting. Finally, we map the connection between the CustomGPT interface and your back-end CRM. Using the latest API protocols and webhook integrations, which CustomGPT supports beautifully, every piece of data gathered in that chat is instantly fired into your CRM. Whether you use HubSpot, Go High Level, or Salesforce, the moment the chat concludes, a new contact is created, tagged, and populated with the entire chat transcript. Your database builds itself. The true magic of this workflow is the seamless bridge from conversation to contract. The goal is zero human intervention until the deal is ready to be closed, or better yet, closing the deal right inside the chat. Let's visualize the live handoff. A highly qualified lead is interacting with your CustomGPT. They've passed the budget threshold, and the agent has identified their specific pain points. Because you have fed your pricing matrices into the CustomGPT knowledge base, the agent can dynamically generate custom service proposals directly based on the chat data. The prospect asks, "What would a 3-month consulting package look like for my specific industry?" And the agent instantly outputs a tailored, 3-phase deliverable timeline with accurate pricing directly in the chat window. But we don't stop there. We integrate real-time calendar syncing and automated payment generation. By embedding your Calendly or SavvyCal scheduling link right into the CustomGPT's system instructions, the moment the client agrees to the proposal, the bot says, "Excellent. Let's get our kickoff call scheduled. Please select a time here," and drops the link. Furthermore, the agent is trained to handle common objections instantly. If the client asks, "What is your refund policy?" or "Do we own the final deliverables?" the agent addresses these FAQs in real time, maintaining the conversational momentum. It removes the 24-hour wait time of an email reply. The client gets their reassurance instantly, clicks the Stripe payment link the bot provides, and pays the retainer. You just bridge the gap from a cold website visitor to a paid, scheduled client entirely on autopilot. Now let's look at the hard data, because numbers never lie. What happens when you deploy this system in the real world? Analyzing the data from the first 30 days of deployment on my own systems revealed a staggering increase in lead-to-close velocity. What used to be a 7 to 10-day cycle of emails, scheduling, and contract drafting collapsed into a 45-minute window. A client would land on the site at 11 p.m. on a Sunday, converse with the CustomGPT agent, get qualified, review a dynamically generated scope of work, and book a Tuesday morning kickoff call, all while I was asleep. The speed to lead is unmatched. Of course, no system is flawless on day one. We had to identify the edge cases where the agent required fine-tuning. Sometimes we encountered complex, multi-stakeholder inquiries. For instance, an enterprise client needing custom security compliance before onboarding. By reviewing the CustomGPT chat logs, I identified these bottlenecks. I updated the agent's instructions. If a user mentions enterprise security or SOC 2 compliance, immediately escalate the chat by providing the direct email to the head of operations. You fine-tune the machine based on real interactions, making it smarter every single week. The most compelling argument for this system is the financial math. Compare the overhead cost of the CustomGPT subscription versus the salary of a full-time operations coordinator or an intake specialist. You are talking about a fractional flat monthly SaaS fee versus a $50,000 to $70,000 salary plus benefits, taxes, and time off. The CustomGPT agent never sleeps, never takes a sick day, and executes your precise instructions with 100% compliance. The ROI is astronomical. This leads us to the ultimate goal: scaling your operations without increasing headcount. When you automate the friction out of your growth, your business transforms. This is about future-proofing your agency or your creator business. Once you master building one intake agent, you can deploy multiple specialized agents across different service lines. You could have one CustomGPT dedicated strictly to onboarding high-ticket consulting clients, another tailored for customer support on your digital products, and another functioning as an internal HR agent for your contractors. By building this autonomous foundation, you are buying back your most valuable asset, your cognitive bandwidth. You are no longer bogged down by the administrative nightmare of moving data from an inbox to a spreadsheet to a calendar. You are free to focus entirely on high-level strategy, creative execution, and delivering world-class results for the clients that the AI agent just onboarded for you. The steps to duplicate this system for your own business are incredibly simple. You do not need to be a coding genius. You just need your data, your business logic, and the right platform to host the intelligence. The era of manual data entry, endless email chains, and lost leads is officially over. If you are still doing your client onboarding by hand, you are actively choosing to limit your revenue and burn out. It is time to build your own autonomous pipeline and reclaim your 20 hours a week. I have partnered with CustomGPT to get you started immediately. Click the exact link right now in the description below and pinned in the top comment. Use that link to create your account, upload your business data, and deploy your first AI agent today. The moment you wake up to a fully qualified, paid, and scheduled client without lifting a finger, your entire perspective on business will change forever. If this masterclass completely changed how you view operational scale, hit that like button and absolutely smash the subscribe button for AMAAI Tech. We are continuing to deconstruct the most powerful AI automation workflows on the internet to help you build your digital empire. Get your CustomGPT built, get your time back, and I will see you in the next video.